a paramilitary organization composed of farmers, scholars, and a corps of veterans from the British Army. But most of its fighters were Holocaust survivors, men and women with ghosts in their eyes and numbers tattooed on their arms, who had been in the country for only a few years, sometimes just a few weeks. They were poorly armed, with a mismatched collection of rifles, homemade submachine guns, and almost no artillery, no tanks, or no air force to speak of. On paper, it was not a war. It was a slaughter waiting to happen. The Arab forces were vastly superior in numbers, training, and equipment. The world watched on, expecting the Jewish state to be a brief, tragic footnote in modern history. The ensuing conflict, Israel's War of Independence, was a brutal, desperate affair. Every town, every kibbutz became a fortress. Jerusalem was cut off, its people starving. The fighting was house to house, hand to hand. It was a struggle for sheer existence. And yet, against all logic, Israel survived. Historians point to several factors: the Arabs' poor coordination, internal rivalries, and the Israelis' fierce determination, fighting with the knowledge that there was nowhere else to run. These are valid points, but they don't fully capture the stories that emerged from the smoke and fire of that war. Stories told not by generals in briefing rooms, but by exhausted soldiers in the trenches. Stories that sounded strangely familiar. Stories that echoed those ancient tales of impossible deliverance. Tales of battles that turned on a dime for no discernible reason. Of enemies who suddenly retreated when victory was in their grasp. And in one extraordinary case, of an army that was not of this world.
The road to Jerusalem was a lifeline. In 1948, it was a choke point, controlled by the heavily fortified police station at Latrun, manned by the elite soldiers of Jordan's Arab Legion. For the Israelis, taking Latrun was not just a strategic objective. It was a matter of survival for the 100,000 Jews besieged in Jerusalem. They tried again and again.